My husband said his ex's name at our wedding, so I made sure he'd never forget mine. Everyone thought Robbie and I were the perfect couple. The kind people point at and say, that's endgame. We met at a friend's birthday party and talked until 3 in the morning about absolutely nothing. He asked for my number and called me the next day, not texted. Called. I remember thinking that was charming, old school, intentional. We dated for 4 years. We moved in together after 1. He cooked. I cleaned. He loved action movies. I loved horror. We compromised with comedies. It was comfortable, predictable, safe. I thought this was my forever. I knew about his ex, Megan. Everyone did. 6 years together through college, 2 after. She left him for a guy she met at work and shattered him. His friend said I brought him back to life. His mom once thanked me for making her son smile again. I never felt threatened by Megan. She was the past. I was the future. At least, I thought I was. The wedding. The wedding was perfect. A small vineyard ceremony, 60 guests, 8 months of planning. The dress, the flowers, the weather, perfect. What wasn't perfect was my husband getting blackout drunk before the reception even started. His groomsmen thought it'd be funny to do shots during photos. By dinner, Robbie could barely sit upright. I was irritated, but I told myself he was nervous. Big emotions, big day, then came the speeches. His best man joked about how Robbie finally forgot the one who got away. People laughed. My stomach tightened. I let it go. Then Robbie stood up. He grabbed the mic, looked at me with glassy eyes, said he was the luckiest man alive, said he never thought he'd get married after everything he'd been through. And then, I can't believe Megan came back to me. Silence, he called me Megan. At our wedding, in front of everyone. Then he cried. Said he always knew Megan would come back. His mom rushed the mic away. His dad dragged him outside. 60 people stared at me while I sat there in white, humiliated. I slept in a lobby chair that night. He passed out in the bridal suite the morning after. I told him what happened. He laughed, actually laughed, said it was embarrassing, but one day it'll be funny. Said I needed to relax, asked if I could order room service because he was starving. I ordered pancakes. And while he ate, I started planning the punishment. On our honeymoon in Hawaii, I smiled. I played the part. I didn't say a word. On day 3, I saw Megan's profile open on his laptop. On day 6, his mom texted him thanking me for being mature. On day 8, he told me I was better than Megan because I didn't nag him about drinking. I said nothing. When we got home, I began to disappear. I stopped replying to his family, stopped cooking, stopped cleaning his messes, started going out, book club, gym. Friends, always busy. We lived together but weren't together. 5 months passed. Finally, he snapped. What's wrong with you? He asked. I want my wife back. I looked at him and said, maybe you should call Megan. You seemed pretty sure she was your wife. His face drained of color. The truth comes out. He tried to deny it. I brought up the social media stalking. He accused me of spying. I told him I didn't have to. He left her profile open on our honeymoon. He stormed out. That night, he came back smelling like beer and his best friend's cologne. We fought. For real. No passive aggression. No pretending. He admitted he knew something was wrong but was too scared to deal with it. I admitted I wanted him to hurt the way I hurt. The next morning, he suggested couples counseling. I agreed, with no promises. Counseling changed everything. In therapy, the truth unraveled. He wasn't over Megan. Not because he wanted her back, but because he never processed being abandoned. He checked her social media to prove her leaving made sense. To convince himself he wasn't just not enough when the therapist asked him to block her. He did, and then he broke down. He admitted he'd kept one foot in the past so fully committing to me wouldn't destroy him if I ever left. That's when I understood, and that's when I finally reached for his hand. The final realization. His mom called me later. She apologized. She admitted she protected him instead of holding him accountable. She acknowledged my humiliation, something no one had done before. For the first time, I felt seen. We're 6 months married, in therapy. Trying, I don't know if we'll make it, but this time he knows my name, and he knows exactly what it cost him to forget it.